Hey everybody, what's happening? It's January 23rd, it's Monday, 2023. Can you believe that? 2023. Should be driving around flying cars and stuff right now, right? Well, today we hit on a little bit of stuff that I've done over the years that I've been unsafe. So we'll let these chickens out of here. Let's see here. Ain't got much going on because see, they're freezing to death outside, or it's it's raining. It's so damn muddy right now. Look at that mud. That's nasty. Chuck, you like it, huh? It's almost a pond. So anyway, I was watching a video, and the guy was up on some scaffolding, and he says, no need for any tethers or anything. I'm only like 10 feet up in the air, so. And he says by the time the tether would work, I'd be on the ground. They do make shorter ones. They actually got ones that will catch you at like 2 feet or something. Anyway, you know, I just recently, right here behind the shed here, I was up on the bucket of the tractor. I had my wife lift me up in the bucket of the tractor, and I decided to cut this limb. You know, I couldn't reach from the ground, but I had bucket all the way up as far as it would go, and I had it leaning over so when I cut the limb would clear the bucket completely. So I know what you're saying, the saw kicked back or the limb fell. Well, I cut the limb fell to the ground, so that wasn't the issue. So when I turned around, as I do right now, I got these shoes that are somewhat tied, but you know, I just slip into them. Same shoes, pretty much. And I turned around and tripped over my own damn feet. Fell out of the bucket backwards, head first, and hit the ground. Broke my neck and back. I think I fractured 4 vertebrae in my neck and 2 in my back. And I've already had back problems. I got scoliosis real bad, and I had a fusion in my lower back about 8 years ago. So yeah, I walk around like I feel like an 80-year-old man. My stepfather's 93, and he aches and groans and stuff. And I said, I could feel. I know what he feels like. God dang. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking when I was in my 20s, I was painting the barn roof, probably taller than this one. The edge of it, the very edge, bottom edge, I went back and measured, was 25 feet. And I decided to go up there and I painted the whole barn. We decided to get started real early in the morning because we didn't have much left. We were trying to finish it up. So I had a ladder chained over the roof. So one side was over the other side. So if you were on the one side, it really couldn't get the ladder down unless the one ladder flipped up and dragged down. And I only weighed like probably 125 back then. But anyway, I was going up on the roof, and the thing was, the one that I had from the ground to the roof to reach the other ladder, you had to step maybe once on the roof. When I made that one step on the roof, it had dew on there. I slid around, and head first, I'm heading back to the ladder. So I'm thinking to myself, do I grab it back like Bugs Bunny and fly to the ground, or do I just let go? So I closed my eyes as the ladder's pushing away from the building, me holding on upside down. I closed my eyes and let go. I fell to the ground. The thing I think to save me was it was a real steep hill, and it was 2 foot grass, like big crab grass, real thick. I think I hit that and I slid. That's what happened. So I don't think I hit real hard impact as I could have, but I did break my wrist. But I went to a clinic, and the guy was kind of a crack. I don't know what you call them, doctors, but you know, he did diagnose my sister-in-law with breast cancer, and everybody else said she was too young. But anyway, he said, "What's hurting?" I said, "My wrist." So he checked it out. Yep, you fractured the little bone in it. We're gonna set that, but never did anything else, you know. And I told him I fell off the barn, and probably should have did a full MRI. And so anyway, the you know, some full X-rays and stuff at least, but I didn't do anything. So who knows what I messed up back then. But here's the little babies. The rest of them are in the doghouse. What y'all doing in the doghouse? Look at this doghouse. It only comes up to my, I don't know if you can see that, my knee. It's only knee high. Top of the roof. It's real small. But these guys are the size of my hand. Ain't that big. What you doing there, fella? Anyway, yeah. So I had a guy working with me. He says, I was getting ready to run. I said, "What do you mean you're getting ready to run?" He said, "It didn't look good. You'd be dead out here," and they would have been blaming me. And I was like, "What?" He was going to take off running if I was dead. So, anyway, I got that fixed. And you know, you ever watch those safety videos? We at work got to watch these fall protection. Get down, get down. See, she jumps up there like that. And then I got my finger behind this lock. I don't know how many times she done smashed it. And anyway, the fall protection classes we got to take. And all the things they do, like standing on buckets and standing on ladders with you know, another ladder on top of it. Yeah, I probably have done it before. And I look at them and I'm like, well, I've done that. I've done that before. But yeah, now that I fell a couple times, you know, I do try and tie myself up a little better and take a little more safety, but probably a little late now, you know. It's a little too late. The damage is already done, but it don't take much to just put a little rope on you or something. Something's better than nothing, and just make sure, you know, you think stuff through before you go ahead and climb up it, you know. I mean, I thought I was invincible. I mean, I'm still living, not in a wheelchair, so that's a good thing. But could have been close. So either way. But yeah, this is starting this video with the little safety stuff and the stupid stuff I've done over the years. I think you name it, I've done it. Alright, let me finish feeding these animals. I'm up inside the stall. This is actually not the stall, it's a hallway. This is the stall. This is where the babies are. But I let them run out in the hall, and then I got the door up and then go outside, and I got fenced off, so they got like a little pasture. Like a nursery pasture. Anyway, I'm trying to get some of this damn hair. I try not to get it too big. 1 year, I let it go. That was the year I fell, I think. And my daughter was taking care of everything. She just kept adding hay, adding hay. And this stuff was about 2 feet deep, packed. So I had to go hire some guy to come out here and work all day. And I couldn't believe he got it. And then he even cleaned up the upstairs and everything. I swept out the whole, told him clean out the barn. He cleaned it out. I mean, he cleaned everything. He did a real good job. But I'm trying to let it get that bad this time. So this is down to the floor here. I don't know if you can tell. But that's from here back. I gotta go. Already did it in there. I left a little pile where the heat lamp is. Because actually, when it starts starts falling apart, you know, puts off heat. So when it decomposes, it starts to decompose and it puts off heat. So it's got the secondary heat source coming up from the bottom when it gets really cold. And we still got, you know, a week left of January, and we got all February yet. So February can be quite brutal yet. We're gonna finish getting this hay out. I mean, this is all wasted hay. That's stuff that I got a lot more over there where I don't know if you can see it or not. This is like one of the sides. I put a bale over there like a week ago. Gone. Not even a week ago. It's been like 4 days maybe. They done demolished it. But all the hay on the ground wasted. And it's the same as on that side over there where I put the extension on that side. So yeah. Alright, let me get down there. Get in here and get down. What you want? Oink oink? No, oink 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 oink. He likes a little scratch on the head. Scratch behind his ears. Oh, oink oink. Oink oink. What do you think? He'll roll over on his belly, but it's awful muddy. Hey everybody, how's it going? Getting our first little bit of snow here. Then chickens out. Pupper's first snow. What you looking at? I don't see nothing over there. Come on. Anyway, I try and keep the hose undone so it don't freeze. Somebody keeps hooking it back up and then leaving it. It's alright to leave, but you can't keep the hose hooked up because then it keeps the water in the thing. It's gonna crack the pipe. Alright, let's go check on the goats and stuff. I'm getting a little whitish here, but it's getting ready to turn over to all rain. We're right on the edge of the warmer air, so yeah, I don't think it's gonna turn into too much. I started the fireplace with some cedar. You can smell it. That's a good smelling burn. That cedar wood. That's good for starting it. It has a lot of oil, so it's like kind of like pine. You get the creosote all built up in their chimney. It was a good starter. I come home from work, I loaded it up, but by the time I got up, it was burned out. There's some feathers here. Hopefully nothing got it. I'm pretty sure something did. I've been having more problems with the hawks than I have been with the foxes. But anyway, yeah, first a little bit of snow. Go here and check these animals. Oh, the babies. What your babies doing? Snuggling up. It's snowing outside. You don't want to see the snow? Don't you want to see the snow? Huh? They're all snuggled up here. And fix the light. They done knocked the little shield off here, this one. The big goats get underneath there, I guess, and get a fighting. Let me fix them. I got it all wired up so it won't fall. I built this greenhouse out of old window sashes. I had a guy that remodeled a real old house. He said, you can take all you want. I made this greenhouse out of them, but I got the best ones, but they're still kind of rotten. I had one that out of the back kind of completely fell apart and fell out. So I'm trying. I just covered that up with a black board I painted. I figured a black board might draw some heat. I need to kind of see how I trimmed all this in. I got the up and down post, but I don't have the crossways. And then this corner over here, I think is starting to take a lot of weight. It's starting to collapse here on the very bottom panel over there. And then I think it's getting too much weight for it. It's kind of, plus they're kind of rotten. I think this one, see over here, this whole corner's coming in. I might have to do some kind of reinforcement or something there. I don't know how long my greenhouse is going to last. Might be on his last leg. I want to do so much repairs on it. And this old door I found in the attic of the barn. Right, real old doors. I got to paint the barn. I definitely got to get the fence around the garden yet. Still finished working on that damn wood shed around the back porch. I did split some firewood yesterday. And I don't like the cold. So it really slows down in the winter time because I just don't like the cold. I don't like the wet. But anyway, I have been working on the basement a little bit. I did do emergency build. My daughter and her kids had to move in. I had to build them a bedroom down there. So I did that, and that's all finished and everything. But the rest of the basement has been kind of, you know, when I got some time and stuff. But today's a good rainy day and stuff. I might go down there. And the only thing I got left on that one wall is the header over top of the window. Build that little piece there, and then we can start insulating, closing that wall. Besides that, I haven't been doing too much. I really need to get the fence. I've seen some lady has some posts on there for cheap. If I can get them, I can get the garden going. Find some cheap fence. But that's about all I got going on right now. Well, it's Sunday the 29th of January. My son's birthday. I'm up here with the animals. We're gonna go to dinner later on. So we'll have to see what we got in here. We got six goats. So we got 3 females and 4 males. Right? Yeah. What you doing? What you doing? Light on, get in there. Let's see if we can get the light on. There we go. All up in there, snow. Bug in the rug. We laid that dollhouse. Let me show you how big this doghouse is. It's not even up to my knee. That's how tall it is. Not very tall at all. So the video might make it look bigger, or the goats look bigger than they are. Like they're only like a center block and a half high. Because center block's 8 inches, so it's like 12, like a foot tall. So we got those, and then what was it? Thursday. Was it Friday? It was Friday. Friday, the son came by. We came up here, and he looked around, and he left, and then I came back up here to actually feed him. And I just happened to look outside because I knew I was missing one. All the way over there where the fence is. Up against that tree, one of the mamas were over there, and she had a baby girl, and she's in there with her. I put her in there because she didn't seem like she was, being very motherly, but it was actually, she guards her and has been feeding her and everything real good. I think the thing is, these other ones bully her. Like that one there and this bigger one are from the same family. This one's outcast, and that's an outcast, and that's an outcast. So she's the most dominant goat I got. She's a she, but she got a goatee like a man. She acts like a man. I got Billy, and she's more dominant than he is. But she's a brute. But she had the biggest one. Hers are almost full grown. This is Cinnamon. She's getting ready to, but she's still got a ways to go yet. She hadn't. Her udders haven't even dropped down. I don't even know why I got her in here. But she's the last one to be pregnant. Last time she had them, she had real small babies. But she's a real good mother too. But I think I'm gonna have to separate them because these ones are so bully. And look, my little orphan Annie. Blackberry, what are you doing here? Think you can crawl under the fence? It's so small. don't even know what kind of goat they are. They're anybody know? It's real small. He's full size. He's probably at least I'm thinking maybe 2 years old. Definitely over a year. If he ain't 2 years old, he's going on 2 years old. Yeah. He don't leave. He can get out. He gets under the fence and wanders around the yard a little bit, but he goes right back under the fence when he's done. So he don't want to leave. Free to leave, but he don't leave. We lock up these bins. I fed all the animals, goats and pigs and everything. Put these. You gotta have metal bins. You gotta have lids. You gotta make sure the lids are on. You make sure they're on good tight. Because when they escape, they'll come up here and eat all your food. Now we went to Rural King. I don't know if you heard of that before, but it's huge. It's a big store. They got one at Front Royal, so it's a little ways from us. It's probably an hour drive. But the Tractor Supply, their stuff's going up like double price. Really ridiculous. The chicken feed is like $20. I can still get it for like $14 at that Rural King. So we went up there and bought like a couple $100 worth of food and bring up here. Plus, hearing the little thing about the Tractor Supply, on the face, on the social media, that maybe they got some tainted food. That's why your eggs ain't getting laid. So, figured I'd try this other stuff anyway. Anyway, guess I'll leave this door open for now. Starting to rain again. It's supposed to rain the next 3 days. The mud was just drying up. Got on some clean water that warmed up enough to where the hose thawed out. I'm still looking for food. I fed y'all. They're all hiding under the shelter. Alright. I guess I'm going to wrap this one video up so I can start another one. Start getting on my greenhouse. I got a board for the back. This window just kind of fell apart. I need to do something with that corner. I think I need to brace that corner up some. It seems like that one's collapsing over there. But anyway, I got a board for that. Need to get over top of it. Won't be long. I'll be behind again. Alright.